Soy Marcos Díaz, académico del Departamento de Ingeniería Eléctrica de la Facultad de Ciencias, Físicas y Matemáticas de la Universidad de Chile. Estamos en el laboratorio de exploración espacial y planetaria y tenemos una visita ilustre, Roberto Vittori, que es un astronauta italiano que nos visita hoy y vamos a tener una pequeña conversación con él. Roberto Vittori here is going to present himself he's going to tell us some of his background and experience in space. Please, Roberto.
Marcos, it's a pleasure to be here with you. And so, Roberto Vittori, a degree in physics, military pilot, and I also flew in space 3 times. 3 space flights to the International Space Station. It was 2002, 2005, and 2011. Well, what to say? Space is interesting, it's beautiful, but space is much more. Space is, my way to say, is the only sustainable way to continue to grow the global economy without destroying the Earth ecosystem is with the extra atmospheric resources. My other way to say is everything happen one step at a time. So now I'm fully convinced that the next step will start from the university, from the research. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Because I heard that there is a very special place in Chile, University of Chile, and there is a very special professor, Marcos Díaz, that has the capability to launch multiple nano satellites at once. Yeah. I thought it was 2, instead the discovery is 3. So it's even more exciting to be with Marcos today. And I agree that your effort it's absolutely essential, because it seems to the public opinion strange, all those components, all those strange things, but the future is in those small boxes, and we need to prepare the experts, the leaders. That is absolutely important. So thank you for what you're doing.
No, thank you very much. This is inspiring that you know even our lab, our name, I don't know, but the secret is the students. The secret here, the people that is doing most of the stuff here is student, young people, young generation. And as you said, it's the goal of this is training them for what is coming. And what have you seen in the world? How do you see new things? What is coming eventually? And how the people here could be prepared or could be in preparation for that global challenges that we face.
So my entire experience, about 26 years, 3 space flights, was to the International Space Station. The International Space Station is undoubtedly a huge success, incredible. Operations, extremely complex, the most complex engineering success humankind ever built it. We could talk hours about the International Space Station. Just a small example. Some modules built in the former Soviet Union, some others at NASA, the first time they talk to each other, contact each other, is in space, traveling at 27,000 kilometers per hour. Undoubtedly a success. However, the future is different. The future is very different, and we have seen this strange word, space economy. What is the space economy? You buy space, doesn't make any sense in a way, but some of the aspects are strange, like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson. Who are them? Well, people very rich. Why do they care about space? Well, because space is the future. Space, the future, and money is not all. Money is important, but what is more important is creativity, is intuition, is innovation. Those are keywords that you don't find just paying money. You find in the university, going to new students, trying different ideas. The majority will not work, but eventually there will be something that will make the difference. And space is all new. Despite we believe we know how to do space, in reality, it is much more the unknown what is known.
Exactly. That is the beauty of this, that there are so many questions, so many things to solve. Like the food that you mentioned with the other students, I don't know, which is it's a lot of things that we need to improve in order to keep exploring in the universe. So based on the needs that we have in the planet, how do you imagine that the possibility of going or keeping the exploration and the utilization of space in a more efficient way? So it's a solution. We need to solve multiple things because we can do it in the same way that we have done so far, thinking in the scale.
It's a very difficult question. Let me rephrase the question in my own words. What is space for Earth? What is the correlation? Why the population is increasing exponentially? Strange things happen in the world. One joke is space is to escape the strangeness and craziness of Earth.
Yes.
No, let's keep serious.
Yes.
So what is the opportunity? Why space technology is very important? First, we need to understand that the word space is insufficient. Word space is very too generic. Now, we start from aeronautics, then we have aerospace, then we have Earth orbits, low Earth orbit, geostationary orbits, then we have cislunar, then we have the moon. What is that? That is the future. That is the high-level mapping of what next generations either will suffer or will lead, either of the two.
Yeah.
So our generation has the responsibility to prepare who will come after us. That's why I agree with you that the main actors are the students, the ones that are approaching something that is purely potential, it's a huge potential. And the university has the privilege and the responsibility to be able to prepare the next generation that is very, very, very challenging. And guess what? We don't know what will come next. So we can only try to expose them to a number of ideas.
Yeah.
And then the future will tell.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, you have done multiple things in your professional life. You have different backgrounds, physicist, pilot, so multiple things, travel to the space. In this stage of your life, what are you doing? What is your motivation right now? And what could be your message for the new generations in that you are involved with new generation in some way?
So I've seen space in an important part from 98 until now. I have seen the success of what I call the classical industry, like International Space Station, incredible success, shuttle program, incredible success. But the future will be different. The future is completely different. We need to make it a normality. Everything that we have done so far was special. So I am special because I am an astronaut. I am special because I have flown on a special machine that is the space shuttle. The future has to be different. That has to become a normality. How we do that? We don't know. We have to find a more efficient, more economic, more quicker, better way to do the same. Why? With all problems that we have on the planet, why we think about space? Well, that's a wrong question. It's upside down. The life on Earth, our daily life, is more and more dependent on space technologies, satellites with navigation, telecommunication, Earth observation, and the future will be resources, mining the moon, getting hydrogen from the surface of the moon or helium-3. That is the future. It's a positive future, but no one knows exactly how that future will be. So the best ideas, who will be able to better manage the creativity and innovation. Innovation is key word. So in my current life, I am trying to go back to the basis, work with the university, work with the students, researchers, start with a spin-off from the university, startup. I believe this is the right approach, and that's why I'm very pleased and honored to be here today.
So thank you. Thank you very much for your time, for your conversation. It has been a really inspiring moment here in the lab for the students, for the groups, and also for the university. So thank you very much for your kind words as well. Thank you very much. Bye.